easy charms. So these are the charms I'll be making in today's video. So this is gingerbread man. So these are both. This is legs wide. I made them wide by myself. But these are 2 candy canes, and these are wreaths, and this is a snowflake. So they all are charms, and they're all loomless. You can use a crocheting hook, or you can even use a normal hook. So you can use either of them. So let's get started. Let's get started with the video without further ado. So I'm going to be making this loomless snowflake. So without further ado, let's get started with this loomless snowflake. So the snowflake charm we're going to make, this one is going to be a loomless one. So it is an easy loomless snowflake charm. So let's begin by putting on a cap band. So putting on the cap band, so what I'm going to do is take this. I'm actually going to use a crocheting hook. I'm going to use this hook. So I'm going to go in like this and put it in 3 times. Like that. And then I'm going to make piles of 2. Okay, so our next step is putting in this right here, and I'm going to push this in. Okay, and then our next step is a little different. So what I'm going to do is take 2 rubber bands as usual, but then I go inside and I'm going to put it in as usual. That's the usual part. But then I'm going to push this in, and then I'm just going to leave this out like that. And then I'm going to take my next 2 rubber bands and then what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a little easy. So just take these and I'm going to put it in and slide it through like right here and push this in. And then I'm going to take this, what I left off, and then put it back. So this should be one of your, this should be one of your snowflakes, like I should call it I'll just call it the wing of a part, one part of a snowflake. So you're gonna make 4 of these, and then there's one more part that you're gonna make 4 of too. But before, we're not done yet with this one, because what we're going to do for this one is finish it off by doing this, taking this, putting it on, and we're going to put it in only one of this, and then like this, okay, right here. And then next what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 more bands, and then we're going to slide everything in. Okay? So you're going to go like this, and then you're going to take this, and then you're going to slide all of this in. Okay? So then you should have this, and you're going to make like you're going to make 4 of these, and then I'll tell you one more part to make. So I'll show you how to make that part next. So the next part that we're going to make is one that we're going to do for like another one we're going to do another part that goes in the sides. So you should first add your cap band, and then you're going to take 2 rubber bands, and then you're going to slide it in. So I'm going to take 2 rubber bands, And then I'm going to slide them in like this. And then I'm going to do this like this. So then what I'll do is I'm going to leave this out like this. And I'll take 2 more whites. I'm going to put it in like this. And then drag this in like that. And then I'm going to put this in as well. And then I'm going to take 2 more. 2 more of these. Oh, there we go. There's our. I'm going to take 2 more, and then I'm going to. And then put this like this. There we go. So now there's that. And then we're going to add one. We're going to add one that like kind of brings them together. So I'm going to put this. Put this, and then I'm going to bring them all in on this one rubber band like that. And then I'm going to do that one more time. So then I will have this once I'm done. So now, this is the 2 ones that I'm going to do. So you're going to do 4 of this and 4 of this, and then I will tell you what to do next. Okay, so now once you're done, and this is how it looks. So now, the next step, mostly you guys should know, but if you guys don't know, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this white rubber band and we're going to slide everything in. This part is a little tricky for just the snowflake because you have to bring everything in, and there's a lot of these. So you want to keep pushing them with your other hand. So then you guys get the hang of it. So once you get the hang of it, So once you get the hang of it, you guys will be able to do this easily. So you're gonna keep pushing. So you have to be really careful about this. That you keep pushing. You have to be really careful about this, that you don't let go. So you have to keep pushing. That's what I meant. So you're going to keep going. So then I'll show you guys once I'm done with pushing these. I'm almost done pushing all of them in. So there we go. Now I'm done. So now I'm going to bring them both together like this, and then I'm going to bring a slip knot together. Oh. So you can see it came apart. So I'll put this back together and then I'll show you guys. So I fixed it together and I made a slip knots right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside this right here. I'm going to go, I'll close it up so then you guys could see. I'm going to go right here, right in the middle of it. And then I'm going to take this one. There. I'm going to take this, bring it in like that. And then I'm going to do that again. Go to the side and bring it in. So then you should have this. So if you want this to be a charm, you could have left that, but that wouldn't be so strong. So what you are going to do is you're going to take a side of the cap band, and I'm going to take one rubber band. I'm going to slip it through this and then make a slip knot. So then you would have a charm like this. So this would be a charm. So this is done, and this is how it looks. So now we're going to be making these loomless candy canes. So these are how they look. So without further ado, let's get started. So for that, we'll be needing red and white and a hook. So red and white and a hook. You guys can use any other color than red and white, but I'm going to be using this red and white because that is the color of peppermint candy canes, so I'm going to be using that. So let's get started with this charm. So first what you're going to do is you're going to take this red, you're going to go inside with the hook, and you're going to put it through 3 times. So you should have like 3 rings on right here. And then you're going to take 2 whites, and then you're going to bring it in like this and push these in like that. Okay, the next step is to take 3 rubber bands, 3 red rubber bands, 3 red rubber bands, and we're going to take these and put them on. 3 red bands, and you're going to just slide it in the white rubber band. Like that. Okay? And then, next what you're going to do is take 3 white rubber bands, and then you're going to just grab it and you're going to put this in as well. Okay, so now you should have up to here, so like this. So then we're going to be adding 2 more sets of red and white, 2 more sets of them, and then we'll get done with that. So let me add those sets. The end is the trickiest part, but it's not too tricky. It's probably the trickiest part making the candy cane, but it is not so tricky. So that's lucky. Oh. So you have to be careful on this part because rubber bands may as well like come off of the hook. So you have to be careful on this part. So go inside and bring the hook in like that. So now you should have something like this. And then I'm going to take 3 whites and I'm going to put it on, 3 whites. And then slip it in like that. So then you should add 1 more set, that's it. And that will be quite easy. So I'm going to take 3 reds and put it in. Oh, this happens. So you're just going to want to be really careful on this and put this in slowly. Like that. Okay? And then just 1 more white set and then you'll be done. So just this one right here with the white, And there we go. So now we're going to take one single band of white. So make sure this is straight. And then you're going to put this in, bring this in like this, and slip knot. So now you should have this. So we're not done with the candy cane yet, because we don't want just the stick, we need the bend to it. So for that, what we're going to do is quite easy. All we have to do is, from the bottom here, you're going to go in the middle of this red band, and you're going to go inside that. Oh, so you need to go inside this right here. I'm taking the wrong one. There we go. So, and then you're going to take this one right here, the slip knot, and put it on the hook, and you're going to grab it in. So like that. And then, since now it's here, you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to go to the second white, go right here, take the hook and grab it in. Like this. There we go. So then you're going to take it like that, and you're going to take another band, another white band, and then put a slip knot like that. But then you're going to bend this so then the shape comes of the bent candy cane. So now you should have something like this. So they both are the same now. So they both are candy canes. So these are how the candy canes look. You can hang them on like as ornaments. You can even put them as gifts. So these are what they look like. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys had a good time making this candy cane charm. I'm going to be making this wreath right here. So this wreath and this wreath. So I'm going to be making this one right here, and this one is what I made before. So these are how the wreaths look. So let's get started with making this charm. So I'm going to use red for the bow, and I'm going to use green and a dark green and a light green for the wreath. And I used a dark green for this wreath, so I just wanted to mix it up a little to make it a little different. So let's get started with this wreath. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to put these aside, and then we're going to start off by putting like a cap band, which is red. So I'm going to take a red, and then I'm going to put a cap band in that red, like this. So then it would look like this. And then I'm going to take two red bands, and then take it out, put it in this hook right here, and then we're going to do this, like this. So then you would have something like this with this in it. So this would be the beginning of the bow. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take a light green, one light green and one dark green, and then I'm going to bring it in together like this. Okay? And then I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to do it 5 times. You guys can do how much ever times you guys want, but you guys have to do it equally. Yeah, you guys have to do it equal on both sides. So that's the main part. Okay? So then I'm going to keep pulling in bands for this. So then I'll put one. Just need to put a few more bands, and then we will be done with the first side. And then we'll do the other side. So then you have 4, and we'll just need 1 more. You guys can do it you guys can do it like really big, like a necklace size or anything like that. But I'm gonna just keep it like this. So now I've done 5, and I'm going to, in the bottom right here, I'm going to take this on the bottom right here, and then I'm going to put it up in the hook. So make sure you put the whole cap band on. So then you should have something like this. And now next what we're going to do is I'm going to take 2 red. Okay, I'm going to take 2 reds. And then connect it like this. Okay, and then take this green and this green. So light green and dark green, and then put it together like this, and then I'm going to do it 5 times again on this side. Okay, which is going to be quite easy right now. So like 2, and then 1 on this, and then another. So I'm going to I'll finish doing this, and then I'll show you guys what to do next. Okay, so I've got this done. This is how it looks now. So now we have to connect the wreath. So for that, I'm going to use this dark green, and I'm going to put it on the hook and bring all of them through it like this. And then I'm going to put this together like this. And then I'm going to slowly show you how to do the slip knot, which is quite easy because some people may have a hard time doing this, but we're just going to bring one of them through the middle of the other one and pull tightly. So tightly, like this. And then you can just shape it like this into like a circle, and this is your wreath. So I'm going to be making this gingerbread man now, and these are how they look. So this is a light brown one that I made, and this is the dark brown one that I made, and this is the one that I'm going to be making in today's video. So let's get started without further ado. Look, this is like a light brown color that I chose, and for today's I'm going to be using this dark brown colored. And so let's get started with this gingerbread man. So this is quite easy to make. So let's start by getting one dark brown, and we're going to twist it on 3 times, and there should be 3 rings right here. And then you're going to take 2 of these white bands, and then I'm going to just I'm going to put it on these rubber bands, these brown ones. So then yours should look like this, and then you're going to take now you're going to take this brown, and then you're going to put it on like this, and now you should have one of the arms. This is one of the arms. So I'm going to push this in to save for later. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this brown again, and I'm going to put it on 3 times again for a cap band, and then take this white, 2 of them, and then I'm going to put it in this again like that. And then I'm going to take another 2 rubber bands and put it on like this. So then you should have this. So this is exactly like the arm, but since this is a leg, we're going to add one more set of this, only this brown. So we're just going to add this brown on. So 2 of them, just put it on. So now this is one of your legs. So now we're going to do the same thing again. So I'll do it and then I'll show you guys. So now you should have this right here. So I added the 2 legs on, and this is the arm right here. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take 2 brown right here, and then I'm going to put it on the hook like this. Oh, there you go. And then you're going to pull the first leg in, and then in the other leg you're only going to pull 1/2 of the leg. So I brought this in, and then I'm just going to bring this in. So basically there should be only 3 sets like this, and you shouldn't have the last one. And then you're just going to put it on like this. So now you should have the legs on, and they should look something like this. So then let's move on to the next step. Okay, so for this next step, I'm going to take 2 brown bands again, and then I'm going to put on the hook. Oh, put it on this hook right here, and then I'm going to bring all of these in. This part is a little different. So what I'm going to do is, once you got this on the hook, like this, you're going to let go of the other side, and you're going to bring this in forward first, like. Okay, so then you should have this first, and then you're going to slide the other one. So make sure this is like this, so the legs would be like this. I will show you guys one more time in the next one. So after this, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of do what you did before this. So you're going to take 2 bands again, okay, and then you're going to put it on, and you're only going to slide both these in like this. So then you should have this. So now we're going to add the next hand. So to add the next hand, what I'm going to do is take 1 rubber band and twist it 3 times like this. And then I'm going to take 2 pieces of white, 2 rubber bands of the white. I'm going to put it on this, and I'm going to slide this in through the cap band. So now you should have this. So it's the same thing that I did for this side. It's exactly the same. It's just another hand. That's all. That's the difference. But you're doing the same pattern, which you're just going to add this, and then you'll be done with the hand. So then you'll have this. Okay? So now we have to connect them, because we can't just do it like this. So for that, we'll need 2 browns. We're going to put it in, and we're going to slide in the first 4. So this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to slide only those in. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So that's it. And then you should have this. And that should be connected onto yours. So now I'm going to put this like that. And then I'm going to take 2 more brown rubber bands. Take it. And I'm going to slide all of this in. Even this hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm just sliding it, as I told you before. I'll show you guys how I slide it in. So I have to be real careful for this to not snap or anything like that. So now I've got this done, and your bracelet, your charm should look like this. Okay, so this is how your charm should look, but it's not done yet. We have to add one thing. We have to do something for this charm to be done. So for that, I will show you what we have to do. So pause this video and fix and do this. So then I'll show you how to do the next step. Now this next step that I'm going to do with this is going to be a little hard. So I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to make sure this is on. And I'm going to let this go right here. I'm just going to let it go. And then I'm going to skip 2 of these bands right here. 1 and 2. And here, 1, 2. And then I'm going to go inside this one right here. And then I'm going to let it go. So then, once you let it go, you're going to go back inside through this, like this. And then you should have your hand attached onto it like this. So now the next what you're going to do is I'm going to take 2 rubber bands like this. I'm going to take 2 rubber bands and then I'm going to bring all of this in like this. So then you should have the body ready, and now it's time we're going to put on the head. So the head is also a really easy thing to do. So let's start the head. So I'm going to take this brown and I'm going to twist it on 3 times as like a cap band, and then I'm going to take 2 brown rubber bands and then I'm going to slip it on and slip it on onto this cap band like so. Okay, so now you should have something like this. Oh, let me do that. Now you should have something like this. And you're going to do this 2 more times. So this one, we're going to be doing something like a circle on this. So now I got number 2, and then I'm just going to add 1 more on. Like this. And there. So like the wreath that we did, I'm going to take this bottom one off. Not off, but I'm going to take the bottom, the cap band, and then I'm going to put it up on the hook. And then I'm going to take this right here, 2 browns, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put, I'm going to put 3 rubber bands on. So let me go back and let go on accident. That's fine. But I'm going to take 2 browns, and then I'm going to put it on again 3 times. So 2 more times, and then the head will be halfway done once you did that. So now the head is done. Okay, so the head should look, let me move this aside. The head should look like this. So to connect the head with this, it's going to be quite hard. But what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put it on your finger like this. And then you're going to take it off the hook like this. And then you're going to take this one right here and you have to slide this in on that. So this is going to be quite tricky to do. Let me bring this like that, and then so now you should put this in like this. So then you're going to pull it all the way in. You're going to pull it all the way in until the cap band right here is in the center. So for that, I'm going to go back on this, so then it's easier, but we have to take it back off later. But I'm going to go to the center. Oh, make sure that you don't let go. And there you go. So now this is what your thing should look like. The head should look like. There you go. This is what the head should look like. So now I'm going to go take this off again like this, and then I'm going to take it off, and then the one right here, the neck right here, I'm going to put it on this like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 brown rubber bands right here. I have 2 brown rubber bands, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to just bring this down for a sec, So I'm going to take this on like this and put this hook in and bring this in. So it's like this is the cap band and you just hook it on top. And then connect it like that. So now you should have this. Okay? So you should have something like this. And now the next step is going to be a little different. If you want, but you don't have to, but if you want the shape to be like the shape of this gingerbread man to be a little bit more longer, then what you can do is you can add one more band in the middle, like I did. And then what I'm going to do now is take one single band and put it on like this, on like that. And then now we'll just make a slip knot. So now this should be your charm right here. So this is how the gingerbread man looks. So this is the other gingerbread man that I've made. So these are the two that I've made. So hope you guys like this one, and hope this helped. So comment down below if this helped you guys. So this is how it looks, as I say again, and hope you guys like this, and hope you guys had a good time putting this or making this. So I want to kind of tell you again about in the center, because you guys may have got confused. So right here on the side, after you're done with the head, what you do is you have to take this right here, hold it, and then you have to, in the center, you're going to take the neck one, put your hook in, and you're going to hook one through like what you would probably do for the candy cane or a wreath. You're going to just hook one through, like we could even say like we did for the head, because with the head, that's what we did. We put a cap band on, and then we hooked one on top. So that's what you're kind of going to do for this one. So now it should look like this. So these are the both I'm going to. So this is how it looks. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed making these charms with only hooks, and they're all loomless. So hope you guys enjoyed making them. So these are like all of them that we've made in today's video. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can see all the videos that I'll post. And share this to friends and family so they can see and try out this easy loomless charms. So thank you for watching. Bye!